Community Connection on KGNB, brought to you by Waters International Realty.
This is Paige Green with your Community Connection. We are here with Angelina Loeza, the CEO and founder of Service Dogs for Kids. Angelina, how are you?
I'm doing good, Paige. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for asking. So tell us a little bit about Service Dogs for Kids.
Sure. So Service Dogs for Kids is a 501c3 nonprofit organization since September of 2020. And what we do is basically what our name is. We provide service dogs for kids that have been through trauma. So that would be psychiatric service dogs. And we do our program a little differently. We have the family involved in the training. So we place the dog with the family after they've done a brief stint of basic obedience training. And then we work with the family and the dog for about 18 to 24 months with all of the training they need to become a full-fledged service dog.
So you mentioned this just a little bit. What type of kids need service dogs, and what if you can tell me, what types of tasks do some of these service dogs do?
Sure. So our program specifically works with children that have been through trauma and have diagnoses of PTSD, anxiety, depression, self-harm, things like that stemming from a traumatic event. And so, like I said, we work with these families with all of the training that the dog needs to become a psychiatric service dog. Most of the tasks that we provide for these families are going to be deep pressure therapy. We do orbiting, which just helps when they're in crowds, keep people away from the child. A lot of the times, anxiety comes in big crowds. Helping them stop with tics, so whenever they're starting to scratch themselves or things like that, the dog is able to stop them from doing self-harm tasks, and so that the dog will be able to stop those things. Those are just a few of the tasks that we will help the dog learn for these children.
And how do kids or families apply to have a service dog or learn any more information about this program?
Sure. So all of our information is at www.servicedogsforkids.org. We have a page there that says apply. And basically what we do is we will just do a quick intake form to make sure that the family has a doctor's recommendation for a service dog, and that they meet all of our requirements as far as, financially and things like that for our program. We do not charge our families anything other than a $75 application fee. We purchase the dog and we provide all of the training for these families just to take a little bit of a burden off of them after everything that they've been going through.
Are there any specific requirements that families need to meet to have a service dog or own one, any type of, anywhere they need to go specifically?
No, like I said, we do require a doctor's recommendation for a service dog. If the family does not currently have one, we do provide the paperwork that their doctor, their therapist, counselor, things like that, any mental health professional can fill out and make sure that that a service dog will be the right fit for them versus an emotional support dog.
And can you explain the difference between a service animal and an emotional support animal? I know sometimes it can be a little confusing.
Yeah, of course. So an emotional support dog is exactly that. They provide emotional support for a person. That can be for anxiety or depression. What we differ in by service dogs is this service dog will be trained for 3 tasks specifically relating to this child's disability. So if their anxiety, PTSD is debilitating when they go into public, that it makes it hard for them to function when going into public, that is what makes that dog be able to be a service dog, because they will be able to help mitigate those disabilities when they are in public.
And what area does Service Dogs for Kids serve?
So currently we are mainly in Guadalupe and Comal counties, but we also serve San Antonio. We are out in Uvalde. We have a family up in Waco, and we have a family out in West Texas, so Midland, Odessa area. We're looking to try to expand as far as we can, slowly but surely. We're working on being able to help as many families as we possibly can.
And if anyone else would like to help the Service Dogs for Kids organization, is there any volunteering positions, anywhere someone can donate to help out?
Yes, so all of that information can be found on our website. Again, the www.servicedogforkids.org. We do have volunteer opportunities, like events we have coming up, board chairs that we need filled, things like that are always are super helpful for us.
Now, Angelina, I know you have an event coming up, the second annual Wolves and Wine event, excuse me. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, so Wolves and Wine is just a fun event that we put on. Like you said, this is our second annual. Just a way of fundraising, having people come out with their dogs and enjoying just a nice evening. So what we do is we have this year a live band, Shadow Band ATX, coming from Austin. We have some food trucks coming out. Big Fred's Barbecue is letting us use their location. That is right in Selma, right before you get to Retama Park. And we're just going to kind of take over and have some fun activities going on. We have a VIP area, which is the only thing that you need tickets for. Otherwise, it's a completely free event. But the VIP area will be for guests 21 and up, where each person will get a charcuterie board and a wine flight from water to wine. And then their puppies will also get a bark charcuterie board and some dog-friendly wine from Doggy and Me.
All right, can you just repeat real quick where and when that event was, the second annual Wolves and Wine?
Of course. So it's going to be Saturday, April 22nd from 5 to 8 p.m. It's at Big Fred's Barbecue, which is in Selma, Texas, right off the access road, right before you get to Retama Park.
And you did mention that this was a completely free event, excluding
the VIP area.
VIP area, that's what it was. All right, completely free event besides the VIP area, the second annual Wolves and Wine. Angelina, do you have anything else you would like to add?
Yeah, so if you want to come and attend the VIP area for Wolves and Wine, you can get those tickets, again, from our website. Just go to servicedogsforkids.org under our events tab, and you'll be able to find tickets there.
All right, that was Angelina Loeza from Service Dogs for Kids, the CEO and founder. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.